Hey yo, what's poppin', guys, and welcome to the first edition of Deku's Campfire. Now, Deku's Campfire is a new series we're gonna be putting on where we just play some random games and I tell a story, you know, something really easy like that. Now, I just made the new studio, and obviously, there's nothing in it because I just made it and this video isn't out yet. But boom, anyone can add projects to Deku's Campfire now. So what we're gonna be doing, we're just gonna hop on the explore page and do it until we get, you know, some actual projects in there. Anyways, let's just click into a game, right? I'm gonna be muting the audio because I'm just gonna be putting in some background noise so it doesn't matter. So let's just take a nice little wait and let's just see. And I have a story to tell you. I'm gonna mute the audio on my end too because oh my goodness, I can't stand it. Alright, so basically the story I'm gonna be telling today is the story of how my friend, right, my friend Donnie, you guys know him. He was the guy in the fake face reveal video. That was him. He's the creator, second creator, Spellbound. You hear a lot about him. I talk about him a lot. He got, so back when we were in our middle school, he got suspended and a detention for getting beaten up. So let's just go over this. Let's just go over this from the start, and we can analyze how this happened. So, what him and I like to do during our break time or our recess is we like to just go and kind of make people upset, do things that people generally wouldn't like. So yeah, it is our fault that we've gotten beaten up, or that he's gotten beaten up. No one ever beat me up. I don't know why. I thought it was weird, but so one time we were messing with a friend. Well, yeah, we were messing with a guy. We're gonna call him, let's call him ARIN, right? Let's call him ARIN. And so Donovan ran up to ARIN and so ARIN at the time, I think we were in 7th grade. ARIN at the time was jokingly saying, "I want you to call me Fred. My name's Fred," right? That was the joke. What is this? So he was like, "You gotta call me Fred. If you don't call me Fred, I'm gonna be mad." And we were like, "I know what we can do." I don't know what's going on here. He's like, "I know what we could do. We could go up and we could call him ARIN instead of Fred." So that's what we started doing. Donovan, we'd take turns running up to him, saying ARIN. He'd chase us and try to, like, smack us or something like that. So maybe, like, the third, fourth time that, that Donovan did it, right? He tripped while he was running away, right? He was running away and he tripped. Okay? And since he tripped, ARIN caught up to him. And when ARIN caught up to him, he grabbed Donovan by, like, the shoulders. Right? And when he grabbed him by the shoulders, he, like, held him up and he kneed him in the stomach really hard. Like 2 times. Bam, bam. 2 really hard stomachs. Donovan coughed his throat out. He was bleeding everywhere. He wasn't. I don't know why I said that. I don't know why I just lied straight to your face like that. That was very inconsiderate of me. But I kneed him twice in the stomach. Bow, bow. And so Donovan almost puked. He didn't puke. He almost did. He got super, super close. But a teacher saw ARIN do this. And the teacher went up to ARIN and Donovan and was like, "Hey, why'd you just, you know, knee him? Why'd you do that?" And ARIN goes, "Well, because..." What are these things? Okay. He goes, "Because he didn't call me the name I wanted to be called. He didn't call me Fred. That's my name." And even, you could even tell the teacher was like, "Well, I know your name ain't no Fred, but..." Oh, okay, I touched the wall. So, she was just like, "You know what, whatever." So she goes and says, "Donovan..." No, I'll start with what she did to ARIN. She goes to ARIN and says, "ARIN, detention tomorrow." So, and then she goes up to Donovan and says, Donovan, detention tomorrow after a full day of in-school suspension." And Donovan's like, "What? Why am I getting the bigger punishment? I'm the one that got kneed in the stomach twice. That doesn't make sense at all." Right? And it didn't make sense to me. I watched the whole thing. I was standing there. Kneed twice. Bow, bow. Donovan, how dare you get kneed in the stomach? How dare you even think about doing that? That's ridiculous. I'm just gonna spam through this. So ARIN did his detention, and they were smart enough to put the two in the same detention room. Isn't that crazy? That they put the two that were just fighting each other in the same room? Why would you do that? I don't know, but they did it. Are they dumb? Yeah, but, yeah, I mean, what else are you to expect? We're gonna type in platformer, 100 level platformer. I guess I typed that in at one point. All right, we're gonna go bump. So we were really confused as to why that was the case, that's what happened. So ARIN started his detention at the same time as Donovan did. The only difference was Donovan also had a full day of in-school suspension. Right? So, now this part, I don't know if it's true. This is from what Donovan has told me from the experience. When he was in that room with ARIN, they sat down. ARIN was in there first, and Donovan walked in and saw him, right? Donovan walked in and saw, there's blue on the ground and it's not bouncing me. and saw ARIN sitting there, and Donovan was like, oh god, of course. Of course, why wouldn't it be in there, right? Why wouldn't it? So, Donovan says he walks in there and he goes and sits down on, like, the furthest, like, as far away from ARIN as he could, for obvious reason. Right? So, what happened was the teacher came in, the little teacher that was watching the detention room, goes, Donovan, move, you're sitting over here, and she points towards the chair that's like 2 chairs away from where ARIN is. Now, there was no one else in detention besides those two, and they sat far away from each other. So the reason why he had to get closer makes no sense. But we were like, okay, whatever, I guess. That's fine. But, so Donovan sat down next to ARIN. And ARIN just keeps giving him this look. He's giving him this look. He's like, that's the look, right? You know what I mean? So, Donovan was super uncomfortable for obvious reasons, right? I'd be uncomfortable too if the guy that, you know, kneed me in the stomach was sitting right next to me. So Donovan was sitting there, and this is what Donovan says. When he was telling me the story, he goes, swear to God, I was sitting there, he looked at me, I made eye contact, he stood up. He stood up real quick. I was like, oh God. What do you do after he stood up? Donovan goes, he sat up real straight. He stood up, and he walked to the other side of the room where I originally sat before I got moved, right? I was like, okay, yeah. What's wrong with that? He goes, well, then when the teacher came back in, the teacher retroactively thought that I was the reason that he moved. That like I told him to move, and I was like, well, did you tell him to move? Don was like, no, I didn't tell him to move. He just moved himself. And then Donovan got yelled at again and got another suspension for ARIN moving across the room. So it made no sense. Donovan just out here getting in trouble for the wackest stuff you've ever heard. But, yeah, that's the story of Donovan getting absolutely mauled and obliterated and just absolutely destroyed. So, I'm going to leave the episode here. Thank you guys for watching. Add your projects to the Campfire. We'll play some of your games. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you all in the next one. Peace. Well, no, I'm going to put the merch thing at there. We have some merch in a new merch store. Go check it out. Go do that. It's really cool. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check out my socials, link in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.